What's up, everybody? Jake Blickenstaff here, coming at you another video. So I am excited to be here with you guys today. It's a little late for a Tip Tuesday. We can call it Tip Thursday, but some of the things that I want to cover today are the 5 ways that you can make money with real estate. And then out of those 5 ways, one of those is going to be called appreciation. And I want to cover 3 different types of appreciation. So that's going to be kind of the deep dive that we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys what we're talking about. So first I want to cover just what the 5 different ways that people or individuals make money in real estate, or how a lot of wealthy people wind up making money when it comes to real estate. Now, if you guys want, you can go check out this little infographic. It's on my Instagram, instagram.com, and then it's Jake of all trades. So out of the 5 ways of making money in real estate, you have cash flow, equity capture, appreciation, principal or debt pay down, and then you have property depreciation. So we're not going to go into all of these, but I want to just share with you that the top 3, those are going to be based off whatever your strategy is. If you're chasing properties that cash flow really well, sometimes you might not get good appreciation over the long term. Still get some, but consider appreciation more like icing on the cake if you're chasing one of the other avenues. Equity capture is when you're going to be able to buy a property off market or usually below value. So if you have, just say round numbers, $150,000 property and you're able to buy it for $100,000, automatically, as soon as you close on that deal, you now have $50,000 worth of equity or money that's tied up in that property of value. So if you were to go sell it on day 2, technically you would cash flow, or you would put $50,000 in your pocket at the close of that sale. Now, with appreciation, we're going to jump over to this other one real quick that I put together for you guys. So there's 3 reasons that a property is going to increase in value, or there's 3 different types of appreciation that you can normally expect to see. So whenever something increases in monetary value, it appreciates in value. Most people associate appreciation of a property only with inflation. So if you look at like historically, how much houses have cost over the last, say, 30 years, they've normally doubled about every 7 to 10 years in value. That's called inflation appreciation. Then you have demand appreciation and forced appreciation. So with inflation appreciation, can you remember a time when a soda, used to cost a dime or a quarter? Well, in most vending machines today, you'd be hard pressed to ever see that again. Most of the time, it's going to be like $1, $1.50, sometimes $2.50 if you're getting an energy drink. Well, the same increase in price occurs in real estate, and only it's a lot more dramatic. So with the graphic that you see right there, this goes all the way back to like 1965, and this is the average sales price of a brand new home all the way up to 2021. So if you have been paying attention to the real estate markets whatsoever in this current time period, you'll know that prices are just absolutely high. And there's a couple factors that play into that. For one, inflation, because the government's been spending a lot of money. For 2, cost of lumber is astronomically high as well. And the housing market has a historically low amount of inventory of current homes that are available to buy. So that's naturally going to increase because demand has gone up and inflation goes up. So the prices of homes go up along with it. So suffice to say, if you hold a property for several years, more than likely the value is going to go up. That's just historical. And then there are going to be random kind of weird exceptions and rare cases where that's not going to be the case, but it's going to be kind of a weird situation for that. Now with demand appreciation, have you ever noticed like a really hot area of town where real estate prices jump, even though other prices of the other parts of town are pretty stable? So you're probably wondering, why is that? Especially when we have the same national economy, same local economy in most of those areas. So how can there be difference in price movement? Well, the answer to that is called demand appreciation. And I'm sure that you've heard the term location. So the more popular an area is, the higher the price point is usually going to be. So you got to think of like beachfront condos, properties that are right on the water, on the lake, great school districts. great neighborhoods. If you have another property that's close to downtown and easy access to everything else, that's going to all fall under location. So demand appreciation is simple. It's the demand for an area that exceeds the supply. And if you know your market area well, you'll know what parts of town will afford you that kind of demand whenever you're looking at a potential purchase, or if you started to notice that one of your properties falls into that category. Now, lastly, we have forced appreciation. So this is going to be more along the rehabs, fix and flips, real estate investor types, because usually what you do if you're a real estate investor is you seek out properties that that need some work, and you usually do that because that's going to be lower price, so you're getting that equity capture immediately. It's usually motivated sellers, somebody that has something going on in their life that has motivated them to sell. Either they got a divorce, lost their job, they got to move across country to another job. Maybe some kids inherited a house from either a parent or grandparent after a death. All of those unfortunate situations fall into the category of motivated sellers. And so from the real estate investing perspective, with inflation is low and you don't really see any of those hot market areas, you might ask yourself, are you still able to get good appreciation? And yes, the answer to that is yes, by forcing it. So forced appreciation comes from improving a property and then increasing rents whenever it comes to a rental property. So it's a simple formula and it's used by most real estate investors. So you can achieve that by knowing your market, cleaning up or improving the property, and then increasing rents. And then that allows you to have successfully forced your property to appreciate. So if there's anything else that we can help you with, once again, this is Jake Blickenstaff with Jake Blickenstaff and Associates of Virtual Properties Realty. Hit us up, 404-281-5002. We got a whole team that's able to help you with all of your real estate needs. So if there's any other videos or any other content that you guys would like to see, definitely drop some comments. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and follow us on the YouTube channel. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.